What are we going to talk about today? Haha. I went to my favorite hardware store, Home Depot. And what do we have in this bag and in this one too? I'm going to talk about this just for a quick minute. Get my tripod here set up. We're going to see what's in here, and it's something you might be interested in. I went to the store, I got some smoke detectors. Yeah, got 4 there, and I got another one here. I want to make sure you can see this okay, and I think you can. Now the thing about these smoke detectors, they're not just any old smoke detector, and I want you to know that all smoke detectors are not created equal. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about. This particular smoke detector is a pretty awesome detector. I didn't even know they made these. This is a 10-year battery. 10 years the battery will last without replacing it. It's a special one, and this one also is hardwired. Okay, that means you're going to hook it up electrically to your existing electrical circuit. Now, all smoke detectors are not created equal. You can get a 10-year battery operated one that you just screw on the wall, and you don't have to hook it up to the existing electrical system if you don't have a type like that. But I didn't know they had the 10-year and hooked up electrically, and so I got that. And the reason why I got that, and I'll talk about this one in a moment. The reason why I got this one is because, first off, the ceilings in my mother's house are maybe 11 feet tall. In one area it might be a little bit taller than that, and you can't really get up there nice and easy with a 6-foot ladder and reaching up there too high. I've got to take an extension ladder and kind of lift it up there, and it's kind of difficult to get up there every 6 months to replace the batteries on a regular smoke detector. You can get one exactly like this that just takes regular batteries that are hardwired in, regular 9-volt batteries. Well, this one doesn't need any 9-volt batteries, so every 6 months you're supposed to change them at daylight savings each year. So that means every 6 months you're supposed to change that 9-volt battery. Or sometimes people wait until about a year. Well, bottom line is every 10 years you're supposed to replace the entire smoke alarm itself, even if it's still working. Did you know that? Well, that's what they tell you. So that's why this one is a 10-year with battery. Okay, so once I put it up there, I won't have to touch it again for 10 years, meaning I won't have to go up there every year or every 6 months to replace the 9-volt battery. And I'm not always at my mother's house, so if the battery goes off in the middle of the night, she's got to get somebody out here and replace the battery. She's got to pay somebody to replace batteries every 6 months to a year. She's got to buy the batteries, and that can be quite pricey over 10 years. So now, when I put this in, she won't have to worry about that at all. I put it up once and forget about it for 10 years. Now, these cost a little bit more. The standard one is about $20 for the 9-volt battery ones with the hardwired. Well, this one, I think, was about $30. Okay, all right, fine. It costs an extra $10. And we're putting in 4 of that style. Okay, that's an extra $40, but over the long run, you're going to pay more than that for the batteries to replace these every 6 months to a year. And if you had to pay somebody to come out and do a service call to replace the batteries for you, that's going to cost as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, the other thing is, let's talk about this one now for a moment. I'm going to switch these around. I'm going to talk about this one. What's so much different about this one here? What's the deal here? Okay, so that's going to be my project coming up. I'm going to be installing, these are the standard smoke alarm only, but they're 10-year battery operated one, and they're actually hardwired to the existing system. So my next video, I'm going to be installing these. I'm going to take out the existing ones on the hardwired ones. You might want to watch that if you've never replaced a battery operated smoke alarm or any type of smoke alarm before. This is your moment that you can learn something and do it yourself and save big. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.